Oh God, putting me on the spot immediately
Just
for the
your
live
normal
stream.
welcome. No, you don't have to do the.
Wait,
Just your general welcome, like you always do.
when
Let's
does it?
fucking go, guys. Today is a big day. We are going to learn more why in a second, but thank you for joining us for another week, guys. We have some really exciting project updates. Range got a new job. Scorchman almost put out my house
Oh.
fire. We had a crazy week, guys. So, Ice, thank you for starting the first game. We're gonna, if you guys are in the chat, get in there,
Click the
and
swords. I
we
didn't see the
will.
swords. There's no swords yet. There's the swords.
Oh,
Click
I
the
see.
swords. It's
It
Easter.
is for Easter. Let's
And
go.
we got the
Nice.
Easter
This is
era.
a special Easter era. And before we get started, if you are watching live in living color, or if you are watching on the replay, or if you're here in the audience, if you're here in the audience, you already know what I'm going to say. But if you're watching, and this is your first time watching the Alpha Origins game night, which we do live every Wednesday night, except for random holidays that we usually just are like, hey, we're going to spend time with our family, then welcome to the Alpha Origins game night. And we do have this disclaimer. We at Alpha Origins and the Alpha Origins community do not give any type of financial or legal advice. Definitely neither of those things. Um, oh gosh, who was I trying to think of? You should not buy or sell anything based on anything that I say or write. Yeah, that's is that Moon Lambo? Shout out to Moon Lambo. I
Yeah,
watch your
I
channel
think
like
so.
5 times a day.
Everyone's got their
They've
own
got a spiel, but our spiel is kind of off the cuff every time. Anyway, we don't give financial advice. We don't give any kind of advice. We just talk about what we like and what we're doing and what we're seeing and stuff in the Web3 gaming and crypto space. If you are the type of person that watches a random social media video and listens to strangers you don't know to make financial decisions, you are a moron. And we
I would have
do
used a
we do
harsher
give
word, but yeah.
the following two pieces of advice. Number one, don't be a moron. And number two, don't be a douchebag.
My fault.
But if you did happen to listen to three strangers on the internet about what to do with your finances, then you guys know we are up bigly. And we will
Huge.
have DJ come in later tonight to talk a little bit about what's going on with the markets, guys. But
Yep, that's all for you
realistically,
people watching and listening. Now, the rest of this is for everybody in our audience. We have 34 people currently in our audience. Thanks for being here, guys. You guys are strong for us every week. So thanks for being here. We do have our first Rumble going on right now, our first prize. This is a Rumble for everybody. It'll be our standard array of prizes for this one. So if you're here in the
well,
chat,
40 people on Twitter. We got to say hi to the Twitter people or the X people,
the
whatever
X
they're
people,
calling
hi X
themselves
people.
nowadays. Hi, X's. But
X
I
people,
so
will
get
not be
your
saying
ass
hi to my ex,
into
by
the
the way.
Discord.
No.
range, who hurt
I
you?
was in the Discord.
Oh
And a
shit,
button hurt
I
quick.
triggered a lot of people in the chat with that. Guys,
Yeah.
drop.
So hey, we will ask this: if you're watching live, either on YouTube or on X, or if you're watching a replay, toss us some of that social media love. You know, all the things you're supposed to do. Click the things and do the things and type the things, and like everybody knows what to do on social media. Do that for us.
You guys are the best. And we are going to show you guys exactly why you are the best tonight. We, as a lot of you guys know, we did a pre-sale for the NFT. The public mint is coming very soon, guys. We will have more information about that later. We are not going to talk about the public mint today.
No, we have to
What
we
we're
have to reward our holders before we get to the public mint because our holders have been holding for, let's face it, like almost 2 years. And so we finally got them. Coriel is our first winner of the night. Congratulations, Coriel. You know what? Hey,
Coriel has been winning
I know.
nonstop
Hey,
since he bought my
McFancy,
NFT.
I see you here in the chat, and I did respond in your ticket there. But let me just ask you here: do you want the hot sauce, McFancy? If not, I'll send it to Coriel.
I
Yeah,
just want it for
Said
the
nah.
yeah,
He
Coriel,
said nah in the
your
ticket.
NFT is more than lucky tonight. You'll see. Well,
Oh,
maybe
damn.
it's extra lucky.
Ooh.
He said nah in the ticket.
Okay, he don't want the hot sauce.
Yeah, because I volunteered to take it.
Yeah, you gotta win it, man. I can't just give it away.
I
You gotta
know.
win it.
Well, you offered to give it last week.
That's a
so,
lie.
You got to make them work for it, or else they don't appreciate it, right?
And by work for it,
Ra-
we mean randomly win an RNG
Range,
game on.
do your happy dance. Maybe you'll get it that way.
My balls are now slapping my chest.
Oh my.
That
Okay, we
sounds
all
like
know
a
that's
medical
not true.
condition. You may want to see a doctor
Demonetized.
about that. I'm sorry. We started the stream with "Let's fucking go" within 4 seconds, so I'm pretty sure
Okay, my bad.
we're already demonetized. Not that
You
we were
said
ever
bring the energy.
monetized. No problem, McFancy. I will get you the cash prize in the.
Yeah, we don't need YouTube's filthy blood money. Okay, we're fine. Anyway,
I would take it. I'm just saying. There's our
Yes,
man
Range.
Range with his first
Love that.
job. He's basically a Wuhan lab executive.
yeah. So, oh my god. So, Range,
Interesting.
yeah,
I'm making electron microscopes.
Now we're definitely demonetized.
yeah, guys, you can't talk about the medical industry and that.
China.
We're gonna get disconnected if I even say the word. But
Yeah.
no, guys.
Okay, excuse me.
Huge shout out to Range. Like that's awesome, dude. It's
Congrats, man.
yeah. It's next game. Oh, we're gonna get there. Tonight's
guys,
not about the game.
Yeah,
guys, so.
we do want to make another non huge announcement, but we are going to be tightening up our time frame on game nights. That's more of a social media consideration. So we're going to try and keep these to an hour. And you guys are all about this WWE chick, but okay, that's like
No, it's just Dami Mommy.
anyway.
No, guys, go ahead. Thirst
it's
for
Range.
all you want.
That's fine. I mean,
Range is always tagging me on Instagram, anyways.
Yeah, but anyway, just wanted to let you know we are going to try and keep these closer to from 9 to 10. Part of that is a social media thing, but part of that is also like when we have guests. Pushing it to 10:30 gets a little late for some people, and then for people like Serena who are, halfway across the world.
That's the thing,
it's
guys.
already
Like we
4 in the morning for her. So.
right. We love the turnout for for the event, guys, and everybody's it's always fun, and it always ends up going way past when we mean it to. But we are going to try and keep them to about an hour moving forward. But we're gonna still have just as much content, still as many games, all that stuff. But we realize for like a lot of the replays, it's hard to ask someone to watch a 2-hour video, so we want to just keep it condensed.
Should we just,
but-
since we've been streaming for all of 8 minutes now, do we just want to get into the big stuff because we don't want people to click off and miss the big news, or do we want to
Let's
wait
go.
and make them wait?
No, fuck that. We're not teasing people here. Let's get it.
Tease it.
So
Hang on,
again,
I got an announcement first. 1 second. Oh, by the way, this is unrelated, but did you know that Alpha Origins has Facebook gifts now?
Yeah, I found that out the other day.
yeah, we've officially
What?
made it.
We have
Yeah,
gifts
it's
on
true.
If you go into Facebook into the if you're gonna make a post on Facebook and you click on the gift button, you type in Alpha Origins, we have gifts. Get off me.
I didn't even do that. It's just they filter it based on like popularity of like the searches, I guess, or something. I was looking
Oh
into
my
it.
lord.
Rolled by.
I know we made it, guys, and we have people impersonating and trying to hack us. So like that's how we made it.
We do not. I'm going to say this for posterity, for anybody in the federal law enforcement community that's researching this on down the road. We do not advocate any type of law breaking whatsoever, and we would not suggest anyone ever do anything illegal to other people, no matter how much we wish they would die in a fire. Hey, we got 47
My
people in here.
neighbor who was illegal. I'm kidding.
I don't care about that.
Oh my God! All right,
That's a
guys.
joke, by the way.
All right, we will get into. No, you're fine, Range. We will get into the announcement, guys. Though, so as a lot of you know, we haven't actually had our public mint yet, but we did do a pre-sale for for some of our OG members. Like JC said in the beginning, a lot of people have been here for like 3 years since we started the project, and one thing that we've really kind of prided ourselves on with the NFTs is the utility. Like everybody knows that 90% of NFTs don't really do anything. they kind of just sit in your wallet. They have all these empty promises, and nothing ever really comes to fruition, or nothing really ends up the way that it's supposed to. The whole idea behind this is it does something and it's valuable. So we've always talked about in the past of doing airdrops for the holders based on different traits and things like that. So tonight we are going to be doing the first airdrop of many to come in the future.
Live.
But we're going to be doing the wheel spin live for the traits. So if you guys are a holder, or if you want to panic buy one in the next like 5 minutes on Magic Eden, because there are 2 listed, we are going to be doing the first holders airdrop right here, right now.
We're not going to do an announcement about how we're going to do the drawing. No, we're just going to do the drawing tonight, right now, live on the Discord. We're going to. One of the 4 races is going to get an airdrop tonight. You're going to win the airdrop. First ever holders airdrop. If you've been with us, I was looking at some of the dates, the joining dates early on when people were coming in here. If you've been with us, as we've talked about the project, that we decided to launch an NFT because we saw other projects that did some things well and then also sucked. And we're like, you know what? If we put all these good features on an NFT and didn't suck, then maybe it would be good. So, if you own one of our NFTs, we are doing, not only did we have our holders, we had some holders games last week, we had a huge holders giveaway, which was a raffle. Tonight, we're doing a random airdrop. And why are they random? Because we don't.
What was the US dollar value of that raffle, just for people who weren't around when we did it?
At the time we priced it, it was $1,000. At the time we gave it away, unfortunately, it was about $600.
So right now, guys, like the average price for the NFTs are around 0.2 ETH. And, in layman's terms, that's around $300. So for that one person who had that NFT, they are already up $700. This is not going to be the same story for every single holder.
Yeah, the airdrop is so. If you've been with us, I'm sorry, Reptar, to jump on you here. If you've been with us for a while, you know that we created a community pool where, we, the Alpha Origins team, as individuals, went out and bought assets like Time Wardens, for example, that generated income. And rather than me putting that in my wallet, I put it into the community pool, which we did some staking and some yield farming and stuff. And we've been able to generate a pool that we will pay out to our holders randomly.
We killed it. 7x on Radium, 3x on HBAR. Render. Let's go. So, I need to see some hype in the chat.
Yep, that's where these funds are coming from. They are designed to be basically, and this is for all the legal people. Once again, all those legal federal people who are, we hate you because you want to come after somebody for trying to just share stuff. Yeah, that's right. Arrow is crushing it, but
Arrow is another really good play too. Thank you, Ice.
Basically, your NFT access 2 things. It's an access pass to some of the private channels, and it's also a raffle ticket. That's what your NFT is. It is not a guarantee of any type of financial return. If it happens to go up in value, great. Sell it, make some money. We don't care. If you want to dump the floor, we don't care. It's your stuff. It's crypto. It's Web3. You own it. Do whatever you want with it. But it's basically an access pass to our private channels and a raffle ticket for our giveaways and random airdrops. They are random. We will not be doing them on a schedule. Maybe the next one will be something totally different. But for now, we're doing this one tonight. Right now. Maybe not right now. Maybe the next couple of minutes.
Well, I mean, it can be right now. So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to do surprises first, or do you want me to get right to the dirty details?
Spin that wheel.
All right. So we are going to be using Wheel of Names, not sponsored, but eventually we will be. So Wheel of Names, shout out to you, and use our link in the chat.
You got a screen share, Chief.
Reptar, let's hold off 15 minutes. Let's give those people a chance if they do want to go in and buy an NFT. They can do that over the next 15 minutes.
So let's.
I didn't think there was any.
So if you bought some NFTs in our platinum passes and you want to toss one up for sale, give people 5-10 minutes to buy it. Cool. So this is another thing that this was part of our rollout plan. As another way to say thank you to our Platinum Pass holders, they bought our NFTs at 0.1 ETH per NFT. The Platinum Passes were 1 ETH. They contained 10 NFTs to be minted later. We distributed those once they were minted. When we go public with our mint, the public mint will be 0.18. Now, if you've been in our community for a while, you had every chance for like 2 years to get a whitelist pass. Your whitelist mint will be 0.14 ETH. So that's again another. You're not going to give them a chance to go buy some or sell some?
I am. I'm not spinning the wheel yet. Relax, all right?
But we have guys. We have 4 races. We have cyborgs.
I'm
We have
really
humans. We
excited.
have mutants. We have aliens. That's it. One of those 4 will be selected tonight. We will split up the prize pool for tonight amongst whatever race wins. If you hold, let's say for example, we don't know who's going to win. We have not picked. There you go. There's Pickletown's. That's a
I
human.
just got
No, I'm
that
sorry. That's a
joke now.
cyborg.
When that guy said Alpha Origins is racist, I ignored it at first. Didn't know what he was talking about, but now I get it. That was funny.
So let's say Pickletown has a cyborg. Let's say cyborgs win. If your wallet holds 2 cyborgs, you get 2 shares of the prize. Like it's per NFT. Like there's humans. Like I have full disclosure, I bought 30 NFTs, but I sold one already. So I have
Trader.
29. Well, I sold it so somebody could buy. I sold it less than the whitelist price.
That's okay. I got one of mine taken by a scammer, so that's great.
Yeah.
I hope he enjoys it.
But if you have where's my list? There are 47 aliens, 49 cyborgs, 46 humans, and 34 mutants. So let's say aliens gets chosen, and you have 3 aliens. Well, you get 3 47ths of the prize. Like we will divide the prize by the number of NFTs, and then send that out to each NFT. So if you hold more than one, you get more than 1 share. Everybody cool with that?
Exactly.
Everybody understand what I'm saying there? Am I explaining that?
How much is the pool for the first giveaway?
Should we tell them?
The total?
Should we tell them?
Ooh, what is the pool? So we have decided. Again, this is just going to be the first one, and as a lot of you guys know, we haven't technically done a mint yet. So we're probably thinking anywhere between $500 and $700 for the first distribution. That's just some of the things, some of the pools that have come, some of the rewards from some of the pools that we're involved with. And we figure with the amount of holders right now, we think that's going to be really nice for a lot of you guys who are holding multiple NFTs, or even if you're just holding one, because this is going to be just the first airdrop. We do have many, many more planned, obviously. And
we have all kinds of fun airdrops. We were talking about this last night, and this will be on down the road, but I want to give you an example of something that we can do. We can spin this wheel, for example, and we'll select a race. And then we'll go over to the trait list and we'll select, we'll have like all the traits for, let's say cyborgs gets rolled. And then we'll put all the cyborg traits on a wheel and we'll spin those. And then whatever trait it lands on, we'll select that trait on, we'll look on OpenSea and we'll type in all of the different sub traits. And, let's say instead of, 40 winners, we'll have 3 that time. It'll be it's entirely random. We will do it on a whim whenever we freaking feel like it. So.
And guys, we have a lot more stuff planned for the holdings. I know we talked in the past about things like redeeming the NFT, not burning it or anything, but just using it to claim essentially a signed copy with Ben Herrera's signature, as well as other things like if you guys have pets, hint, hint, might be doing something cool with the pets. So just really keep an eye on those traits, guys, because a lot of these airdrops are going to be trait based. We are going to do them live, so it's random, so everybody sees how it's going to be. And we did notice that, like, some other projects in the past, like they've made it very structured, like, oh, we're going to do this month for this one, and that's not fun, because then people can just do the math and calculate, and it just kind of takes all the fun out of it. We want this to be a fun thing that we drop every once in a while that rewards the holders for sticking with us and investing in Alpha Origins. You know what I mean? So
Yep. So
we really do appreciate.
the short pitch for all of you watching, not here in our Discord, because I don't know why you're not in our Discord, because you can win stuff here. But if you're just watching, we are all about the utility for these NFTs. Last week, we had holders only giveaways. The prizes were big. Somebody got a Time Warden. Like
That was me.
Yeah, several weeks before that, we did our huge, basically a raffle where one holder got almost $700 worth of
You gave away
NFTs.
a tier 1 alluvium land last week.
Yes, we also gave away a tier 1 alluvium land last week, which is
Woo!
another play to earn. So I mean, like, guys,
Congrats,
that's
Hackett.
just in addition to giveaways, which are basically raffle ticket giveaways. We have random airdrops. We have bonus prizes. Like, we haven't done it yet, but one of the things we're going to be doing in the future is when we play these rumbles. Speaking of which, Ice, can we get another random rumble there?
Let's go.
When we play these rumbles, we give away a basic prize option of you can have $5 worth of crypto, which that's fine. We're happy to send that out. Click the swords, guys. If you're here in the Discord, this is how you win things. But we give away $5 crypto or an alluvium disc, which is basically think of a baseball card pack that could have something worth 5 cents or $500. You just don't know. Or a Serum City land or Serum City Pass, which is a land pass. Lets you play
Season 3 coming soon. Take the Serum City Pass.
That's right. Serum City Pass. I mean, just by clicking a little city builder a few times a day, I think I made $250 on the leaderboard.
Thank you, because I wanted to touch on that. So, how much did you make from going into big time? So, JC just got a random drop in his space. If you guys don't know, within big time or alluvium or any of these games, if you own land, they generate resources that you can then sell for real money. But JC just got a pretty awesome drop, a free drop in big time. So JC, can you just tell us a little bit about what you got? Because I know we've been really getting back into big time, and I just think it's huge that this is something that you didn't even have to play for. It was just dropped into your inventory.
Correct. So everybody, big time is free to play. Every person that plays big time gets what's called a space. That's your own little personal instanced. It's like their version of your personal land. It's like a little apartment. It's an instance in the game where you go into your personal little land, and you can attach rooms to that land. And the rooms in the land generate cracked hourglasses of varying rarities. And that depends on the rarity of your land and or the rarity of your space and the rarity. Anyway, gets a little technical there, and I won't get into it because I got a mythic cracked hourglass, which is currently the highest tier of cracked hourglass. When you break it down, which does require you to play the game a little bit to loot something to break it down, but not a big deal. That's right, 50 people in lobby. Thanks for being here, guys. If you haven't clicked the swords, you missed out on this round. Sorry. But I got a mythic cracked hourglass, and when you break it down, one of the ways to earn money in big time is to break down cracked hourglasses. When you do that, those cracked hourglasses generate big time token. So anywhere from 5 big time token is the common cracked hourglass, all the way up to the mythic cracked hourglass, which is 70 big time token per hourglass. Right now, that's almost $5. I didn't do anything. It just appears in your space.
It's actually 50, but yes, exactly.
The mythic is 70. The legendary is 50.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. And that's the thing, guys. Like the amount of money that this game you genuinely can make from playing, a lot of us have done really well, and it's why we've kind of stuck with it for a while. We know there's other games out there too, like Off the Grid, that are just getting started with their economies and stuff. I'm hopeful for Grand Theft Auto 6 when that comes out. That's going to be a
Well,
huge one.
I wanna dig into that here in a minute. Go ahead.
Dude, guys, there are going to be businesses built in Grand Theft Auto 6. Like I talked about this a little bit in the Medium article, but Grand Theft Auto 5 came out almost a decade ago, 10 years, and people are still playing it. And when you add something like a digital marketplace or an economy into a game that's going to be around for the next 10 years, people are going to do a lot with that, including us. So, we're really, I know like a lot of these games are struggling right now, but they're also doing a lot and they're in development, and it's kind of a new concept for a lot of people still. So,
I wonder, like, they're gonna have to flesh it out. I don't see, and this is just me repeating something that I heard on one of the YouTube crypto guys. I don't see where Grand Theft Auto 6 has a use for cryptocurrency. Like, there needs, to me, an MMO style game that has its own in-game economy already seems to be the natural evolution. If you think of like World of Warcraft or any of those type of games, they already have an in-game economy. If you just add in that Web3 crypto spending actual, real money value, so that they don't ban your account for selling stuff for real money like they used to. Like that seems to be natural. But like, where does crypto fit into GTA 6? Like, what do I need to buy or sell with real money in GTA?
so
Microtransactions.
that's a really good question. So
Fortnite.
so Fortnite's a good example of this, guys. Like people right now will spend $30 to $40 on like a weapon skin to make their character or their weapon look different, similar to kind of like what Big Time has going. What Grand Theft Auto 6 is talking about is kind of doing what Open Loot or what the Illuvidex is doing. They're creating a marketplace for NFTs where you can buy and trade the skins, but they're also creating a token that's going to be used as the currency in game, which you're obviously going to be able to buy with real money. But the difference is, like most microtransactions, when you're buying things with money in game, there's no way to pull that money out of the game.
Quick check. Make sure
And
Phenomenal's
this
in
was
the
a big
voice
problem.
chat.
Yes,
There he
I
is.
don't
There he
see
is.
him.
It's the
You
Spider-Man
see him?
icon. I got you. Awesome.
Oh
Phenomenal.
no, phenomenal! I
was like,
recognize.
I know the
He's-
name. I was like, let's just make sure he's in chat. Yep, Spider-Man icon. Congratulations.
And I am
You
a
are our
huge fan of
second
Spider-Man,
winner.
so
All right, I can't stand it anymore.
Why?
Has everybody had a chance
Why do we
to?
have so many freaking Spider-Mans in here? We have
Everybody
Black
likes
Mamba, we have
I mean, I
Phenomenal, we
like
have Mana.
Spider-Man.
So do I.
we always have high-profile guests at game night. I love it.
You know what? Nobody's purchased those. I say spin the wheel.
All right.
All right, guys. So we are going to be doing the first.
This
So
is for
guys,
the
we'll have a few more.
first- Go ahead, Reptar.
Oh no, you go get it.
This is the
Oh, ladies
first
and gentlemen, boys and
Alpha
girls.
Origins random airdrop. That's it. Random.
Let's go,
Here
guys.
we go. You
Spinning
never know when we're
wheel.
going to randomly airdrop.
Oh, the suspense right now. Oh, is it? It's gonna be the cyborgs for the first time, guys.
Let's go.
Congrats.
Congrats.
I know
If you
Ice is already
Pickle's
jumping.
happy. Pickle dropped that cyborg.
Let's go. Oh, pumpkin.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I got 6.
Let's
go.
go. I need to go see how many I have. Because
I got
guys,
6 cyborgs in my collection.
just so you know, I have 29 FTs, but I bought them. I bought platinum.
Well, I don't have
did not-
any, so I don't get shit. Just so you guys know.
You get nothing.
You should hold more than one NFT,
I
Reptar.
know, bruh.
I know. Listen, I had more. Okay, I don't want to talk about it.
Swing and a
There's a
miss
blo-
for range.
do I
Swing and a
have?
miss.
Hey, well, you couldn't win anyways, Range, because nobody can see you.
No,
You can't see it.
this is just I will be going through. We
Wait for
haven't
it.
set up anything yet. I have to actually go through and count up and send to
Oh.
addresses. So
I see what you mean. I forgot
You
that.
You know, now would be a really sneaky time for someone to go see if there's any cyborgs listed. I just thought about that.
There is one cyborg listed, I believe.
Oh, damn.
we'll have to snapshot
Well,
it.
So whoever buys 165, do they miss out if they do buy him?
I mean,
Yeah,
if
because the
it's
spin has already happened.
that's probably a good point. We should probably just in the future, maybe that'd be a rule. We'll discuss it amongst the
I was
team.
gonna say
But
we can. It's
It has to be at the
blockchain.
time of pull.
Blockchain. Everything is visible on blockchain. Like it's 9/29. So if you bought it after 9/29, we absolutely can see that, and we'll just send it to the previous holder.
so
Ooh.
as JC was talking about earlier a little bit, guys, I'll actually go ahead and get marbles started so we can get another game.
Another rumble in the meantime.
Yes, thank you, Ice.
3.
So we have a lot more planned than just the airdrops. We know the airdrops really are something that the community is excited
Sweet, I got
about.
4.
Yeah, that's actually less than I thought you would have. But yeah, guys, like we have so much planned for the future of this, and we know that the
Click
airdrops are
the
something that
swords.
people, yes, get in there, guys. We know the airdrops is something that people have been waiting for a while, and we are going to be consistently doing them moving forward. But we also want to, talk a little bit more about some of the other stuff that we have planned. Obviously, we've always given out early access passes to these different games. We also want to do things like the redeemables. I know that some of you guys have some of the signed ones. And we don't want it to be a one and done kind of thing. We don't want to be like, oh, you redeemed your NFT and now it can't be used again to do anything. Like that's boring. Like we want to continuously reward the people that are holding these, and that's what's going to cause the value to actually go up organically. So
We should say this. This time, on this first random airdrop, cyborgs were selected. That does not mean cyborgs are ruled out for the next airdrop.
exactly, guys. That was one thing that we noticed with some other projects is, they would win and then they wouldn't be eligible for another 6 months for another giveaway. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense because then, what's the point? You win once and then you're
You
like,
win once and
okay,
then you
cool.
dump it, and it's like
Yeah, exactly. So we're working on different avenues that we think people are really going to be excited about to make it, more exciting and more fun to hold it, but also more rewarding as well. So
See, that makes that so much easier for me, Ice, because that means I only have to send 3 addresses instead of 15.
Instead of 15, yeah.
Hey
yeah,
guys,
we are gonna.
if you're
Oh, go ahead.
in the chat right now, we have 61 people in the audience. Let's fucking go.
And
Holy
50
moly.
on Twitter.
If
50 on
you,
Twitter.
hey,
You always
thanks,
forget about
50
thanks
on
for
Twitter?
being here on X for us. Hey,
yeah, guys. If you're on X, get in here.
Shout us out something on X. Ask a question. We'll get on there. But if you're here in the Alpha Origins voice chat, can we all, if you are here or if you have played poker, thanks to Pumpkin King, can you give him some love in our little chat here? Because Pumpkin King works his ever-loving freaking butt off.
Dude, he is killing it with poker, dude. Poker is probably one of our most successful events right now. I mean, we're maxed out on the. You know what? In honor of poker, we're gonna do this one. But yeah, huge shout out. He's managing a lot of other poker tournaments around other discords. Definitely go check out what he's doing. The prizes are awesome. It's a ton of fun, and definitely go check it out. We do it every Monday, guys. So shout out to Pumpkin. Oh, and shout out to the new TikTok that I posted, guys. It was hilarious. Just saying. Some real Reptar vibes.
Reptar is crushing TikTok. It's like his videos are freaking hilarious, by the way.
Oh,
Hey, Reptar, go live.
Oh, is Reptar
Go live.
live? Oh, I gotta. All right. Yeah, he's not smoke. He's not live yet. Hang on.
He's
still-
late again. It's fine.
Thank you, Scrooge. I didn't have the Twitch link. There's the Twitch link. We're gonna move to marbles after this Rumble, but
Yeah,
right
so
now,
it didn't even matter.
we're still
and I
in the
died.
Rumble, so it's okay.
Revive me, Rumblebot.
All right, let's try and do this the right way.
Hey, by the way, Quariel, I know you just noticed that you won the first Rumble. If you would also like me to send you a hot sauce, let me know.
Let's go.
Oh, there's
do it.
Neymar and Gesundheit and Louis. Louis won a couple of game nights in a row, by the way. I love it.
I think I think Coriel's won every night since he got that NFT.
Dude,
So
Quirrell has been
it's his good luck
crushing
charm.
it.
Dude, I love that, man. And you know, guys, like we really don't give away NFTs very often. You know, like
We've given
I
away
know that
one, by the way.
You've
We've-
tried.
We've given
That's-
away
You've tried.
one.
yeah. Well, and that's the thing is it's like we want them to be valuable. We don't want it to be something that just everyone's going to get just for showing up, you know what I mean? So it's like we really are going to put the value in these and make sure that
Oh, and
people
shout out
are
to Quirrell. Quirrell has been a member of the Discord since June 19th of 2023.
dude, let's go.
You
Thanks
don't
for
got
being
anything
here,
on me.
Dedication.
You're awesome.
You don't got anything on me.
I know.
You think he's like, he doesn't have shit on me. What are you giving him credit?
No, I just,
No,
I
guys,
just
here
want
as
to
long
say
as
thanks. Like,
Reptar.
there are a ton of people that have been here for years. If you're watching on Twitch, or if you're it's not Twitch, if you're watching on X, or if you're watching on YouTube, the Alpha Origins community, I don't mean the team, I mean the community, has been here for over 3 years. We have
April
literally
18th of
trauma
22.
bonded through the depths of the Web3 bear market. So, like, we've been here a while. We've been through a bunch of rugs. We've been through a bunch of projects that have made us a decent amount of money, but we've also been through a bunch of projects that absolutely sucked ass.
A lot of projects that sucked ass.
Rage, thanks
I
for being
wear
here, brother. Appreciate
yes,
you, man.
guys, trauma bonding will be on a t-shirt in the merch store
See you
eventually.
later, Range. Take it easy. Go put together those
Serena.
electron microscopes.
Man, Serena's
And
winning a
honestly,
lot
you guys,
too.
yeah, you guys like come up with a lot of good ideas too. And one thing that I really liked, a lot of you guys know Pudgy Penguin, the NFT project. Their floor is still at 10 ETH, and you know, for those of you who don't know, that's around $15,000. And it's wild to see them still doing so well. So I was doing a little bit of research, and one cool thing that they do is they kind of have, they call it the huddle, and they allow anyone with an NFT to kind of join in to like a monthly meeting where the community gets to kind of discuss like the direction of the project and certain things that they want to do. So I think implementing something like that for holders moving forward, just so you guys can kind of voice some of your ideas and we'll see what we can do, you know. And
That sounds similar
at
to
the
like
end,
an AMA.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like this has always been like a community project, and we really want to kind of keep it that way, and you know, allow you guys to you know, kind of choose the direction of the project. You know what I mean? Because you guys are literally like, you know, it sounds so cliche to say this, but it's like you guys are like the heart of the project. Like we would be doing nothing if it wasn't for you guys showing up every week. So you know,
Yeah. From the beginning, and if you're brand new, if you're watching on X or YouTube, Alpha Origins was not an NFT project. Alpha Origins was a community that got, well, basically all of us got kicked out or got what's the word I'm looking for?
now Ben got arrested for meth. So who's winning now?
Yeah. Janitor this.
Actually, I found
Bitch. Anyway, we all got like either kicked out or disillusioned with other NFT projects, and we wanted a community where we could come in here and basically bitch and moan about all of the crap that we were going through without getting kicked out of a Discord. That's the essence of Alpha Origins, the Discord community. It was basically.
You guys remember
a
when
bunch of us
Reptar got banned and everyone like had like a petition to bring back Reptar?
free the
Do you guys
three.
remember that? Free the three. That's the other thing we need to put on the t-shirts. We need to do free the three. That's hilarious.
We're
dude.
not
I
in
totally,
jail, so it's okay.
I
Anyway.
totally forgot about that.
But
Okay,
guys,
guys,
that's
it.
how.
No more low blows then.
Understand when I say Alpha Origins, I mean the community, not the Alpha Origins. Like there are 5 of us that actually formed a business. But yeah, thank
Bro,
you.
people are dropping his mugshot. It's awful.
that is his actual booking picture from
with no bond. No bond. That's
Yeah.
the
wild.
Volusia account. Well, that's what happens when you make threats to the judge.
Yeah,
Ooh, bro's
judges
looking
don't like
rough. Bro's looking rough. Well,
Judges
I hope the best for him. But yeah, guys, without all that shit that happened, we would not be a project right now. So
hey, I'm sorry. If you're on the Twitch, let's drop the Twitch chat one more time. If you're on
yes,
the
we only have 13 people on the Twitch. Let's go, guys.
There's the Twitch channel. if you'll just click on that and get in the Twitch chat where it says send a message.
Exclamation point
If you'll
play
type
in Twitch chat.
That's right, exclamation point play will put your marble on the race. It is a poker match in honor of Pumpkin King. Shout out to Pumpkin King. We love you for all your friggin' hard work.
PK.
100%, man. And guys, just public service announcement: be careful with people sending you DMs, links, all the stuff. Make sure
Fuck
two-factor
Telegram.
authentication stuff. Stay away from Telegram.
Don't I don't care
guys,
how good the project is. Stay the fuck off Telegram. Fuck Telegram.
Yeah, exactly. And guys, it's rough because we have noticed there's been a couple people trying to impersonate me and JC. Our mods have been doing a really good job of keeping things locked down in the Discord and deleting a lot of stuff. But just keep an eye out, guys. There is no free money out there unless you hold an Alpha Origins NFT. But those aren't free either.
We will put all of our links here in our stuff, and it'll come from. Make sure you check. It's very important. The guy that was impersonating me, my name is obviously JC3 with the bar and Alpha Origins Limited. But if you check my profile name, oops, let me pull up. I've got split screens here. Sorry, this is for the people watching so they can see what I'm talking about here.
We are about to start the marbles, guys. This is the last warning.
It is literally at JC3. It's not at underscore JC3 underscore. Like, it's literally at JC3. If you look at my profile, you'll see a unique NFT background. That is my personal NFT that I had minted by an AI bot before AI bots became cool. Shout out to Gansey, by the way.
I liked it before it became cool.
Dude, like,
What's up, Queen?
so I bought a shoot. It was an Ethereum tower, but it was like the luxury Ethereum tower NFT, which is
the penthouse.
Yeah, no, not the penthouse. The next one down.
Okay.
But anyway, I bought that, and because I bought it on a Dutch auction, I also got a free commission from Gansey, who was doing the first AI generated NFTs, and so this is my NFT that was generated by an AI like 3 years ago. So anyway,
that's cool.
Yeah, super cool. But
the first AI collection. That's interesting because there's a lot of them now, and it's kind of lost some of its meaning at this point. But
yeah,
I mean, it's cool that like it was the first. You know what I mean?
Thanks to Gansey, he has his stuff displayed across museums around the world before AI generated art was a thing. So shout out to Gansey. Got cool stuff. Obviously, AI generated art has taken a huge leap since then, but he was one of the first to be right. He actually wrote the algorithms and wrote the programs and stuff. So that one was called.
Dude, the more that I use AI, the more I'm just like dumbfounded by what
Skynet.
What? Yeah.
Skynet for sure.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Like the what they're gonna, and this is like the beginning stages of it. This isn't even like AI in its final form, essentially. You know what I mean? So it's like, it really makes me, between VR and blockchain and AI and metaverse and all that stuff all just coming together. It's gonna get really interesting. I'm almost nervous about it, but it's gonna be a really, really profitable industry.
Yeah, let's just nobody on this team.
Oriole is in first again.
No red name, no purple name is going to send you a DM with a link. We're not going to be asking you for money. If you get something from us and it looks legit, check and make sure it's our account, number one. But number two, if it really is our account, delete it because we got fucking hacked. So,
guys, you know the drill, okay? You guys have been here long enough. We give away money. We don't ask for it, okay? So if you get any kind of weird message like that, obvious scam, and make sure you report it to either us or the mods, and we will take care of it. We'll trace their IP addresses, and we'll go after their whole family.
Oh, there goes Muna. Is it gonna be Muna? Is it gonna be Muna? Is it
It
gonna
totally
stop?
is. Oh no! What? Oh,
Is it
okay.
gonna be Muna?
She did it.
Muna! Let's go.
God.
Oh, Muna with the Miles Morales.
Let's go. A lot of Spider-Man fans in here tonight, guys. Let's go. Well, that makes sense. Marvel. Ben did work
I'll
on
say,
Spider-Man.
if only
so-
we had a Marvel artist that generated all of the art for our NFTs. Oh wait, we did. Ben
And that's the
Herrera,
other
we
thing, guys.
freaking love you, dude.
Ben, if you're watching, well, I'm gonna make him watch this because I'm gonna send him the link. But
Tag him.
yeah. So guys, Ben has not only worked on comic books, he's worked on a lot of high-profile video games. Like we were talking about Grand Theft Auto, he worked for Rockstar Games as well, and he also worked on like Red Dead Redemption and Revolver, Batman Arkham City. So not only do we want to do like signed comics and stuff like that, but maybe even some like games. Like we'll give away a signed copy of Red Dead Redemption.
Ooh,
or,
I like that plan. We're just making
like
stuff.
that.
We are literally making stuff up on the fly.
We are, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the cool thing is like we really like getting the feedback from the community about how you guys feel about stuff like that, and we just want to continuously make sure that we're giving value back to the people that are holding these. So Muna, congrats.
I have to mute and BRB.
Emergency situation in the JC home.
No,
that's okay, guys.
I just have to go to the bathroom.
He's going to the bathroom. I was going to call that.
Too much.
I was going to call him out. Oh, we're not doing the same one again. That's no.
But it's for Pumpkin King.
I know. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. All right, let's do like a different one that we don't normally do.
Is there a beehive by any chance in honor of the old Buzz?
Beehive. Let's see. Yeah, and no, we have Waterfall, Meth Lab, or
Meth Lab.
Cannon. Okay, I'm glad everyone agreed on that.
In honor of Ben Armstrong.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely demonetized this week.
Hey.
Hopefully DJ will be popping in here soon to give us a quick market update before before we have to get off here for the night, guys. We do have a few more games planned.
Who needs to be monetized when you have liquidity pools?
Gang, exactly. So we have a lot planned for the holders, guys. And even if you don't have one, we understand that not everyone's going to be able to get one, or so we are still going to be doing giveaways for non-holders. We're still going to be doing the events. We're still going to be hosting all kinds of stuff for you guys. But at the end of the day, this project's about the holders, and they're the ones that we're going to be taking care of the most. That doesn't mean you're not going to be able to still win things on game night. That doesn't mean that you're going to not be eligible for some giveaways in the future. But the airdrops are going to be a big deal, and those are just going to be for holders. And we are going to be doing them randomly. So it won't be a monthly thing, or it might be every 2 weeks, or it might be every 3 weeks. So obviously you guys know why that needs to be like that. But this is something that we're going to consistently keep doing for as long as the community wants it to happen, and as long as a lot of these, obviously you guys know there's no guarantee in crypto, but we're gonna continue to do what we've been doing for the past 3 years and just keep giving back to the people that are participating. Look at all you guys in the little beaker. You guys are about to get cooked. Yes.
I just figured out the math, and I can pay for half of a whitelist NFT with the winnings from the trait giveaway.
I love that, man. And
put it back into the project.
And thank you. No. Thank you guys for sticking with us for so long. Like, we are, again, like really excited to be able to finally do this for you guys, and especially those of you that are holding multiple NFTs. Oh, look who finally decided to come back.
I needed some more bourbon. Angels Envy's private selection.
Hopefully not too heavy of a throw.
Hey, the drunker JC is, the larger the prize pool, guys.
This is true.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Like last week.
Yes. Yes.
When JC's math couldn't match.
Jessica, welcome back. Good to see you.
Yeah, I love this. I love to see a lot of the. Is it an ETH airdrop? Is the airdrop going to be paid in ETH? That is a great question. Yes, it is.
Yep.
Question answered.
Because your address for the NFT will be an ETH address, we will drop it to you in ETH.
Yes, and obviously, you guys, you can swap it for whatever you want. But gas has been super cheap. It's going to cost us pennies to send it. So, it's ETH is definitely not as expensive as it used to be. So we got most of you guys that are in the audience in the Twitch.
It is 10 minutes till 10. If we're going to keep this to an hour, let's do one more marble and one more rumble. And let's do a normal rumble so we can do the bounty one time.
Let's
But
go.
not
Classic
yet.
matter.
So Ice,
I
that
posted
is
a
a
question.
great question. When will the whitelist open? We will have an announcement for that. We're doing some things strategically. I don't want to give you a date because if we have to adjust it, then we look like dumbasses. We do
Soon.
The NFTs. You mean like the NFTs last June?
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we've learned not to give a hard date, but really we've got a couple of marketing, advertising things that we're working on, including Reptar is hammering out Medium articles. But we do have a plan, but I don't want to release that in case we botch it.
Will it be in 2025?
Yes.
Hopefully, it will be
Yes.
in the first half of 2025.
I said yes. But no, guys, this is something we plan on doing soon, but I know marketing's boring. We get that. But it's also the single most important thing a legitimate business can do. We need to do these marketing things before we can really have a successful mint. We know there's a lot of interest for the project. We know our community's awesome. We got a lot of good holders that are, not dumping the floor. Appreciate you guys. And we just
Hey, listen,
we
if
really
you dump the floor, it's okay. It's your NFT. If you need to lose money because you need to cash out, cool. We understand. No problem.
You're getting soft, brother. I have to share that now. It's
Yep.
so
That
relevant.
needs to be your next TikTok.
It actually was. It was the one from yesterday.
Oh yeah. So guys, if you're not following Reptar's
Have you seen
TikTok, the
Peaky
Alpha
Blinders?
Origins
You know what I'm
TikTok
talking
is
about?
gold.
Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna drop the link. If you guys aren't following it, if you could go drop a follow, it'd be awesome. We're almost at 1,000, so we're almost at the point where we can start, doing some really cool stuff and
Let's just point out that the more followers, the more social media interaction we get, the closer we get to actually monetizing. And guess where that money goes? Oh, that's right, the community pool. Just saying.
Wow, I actually didn't even really think about it like that, but you're totally right, guys. What are you doing? Get in there. Go share and like everything. Pay
You are
yourself.
literally taking money out of your own pockets by not doing that.
Help me help you.
Like we can only give away what's in the community. I say that like I haven't been giving away shit out of my own pocket. But anyway, we can only give away what's in the community pool.
All right, guys, go ahead and start the marbles, and then we'll do the last rumble of the night. But we really, again, I cannot say it enough. We really appreciate all the support we've had over the years, and it's amazing to be able to finally start rolling a lot of this stuff out. And we are going to be, again, after we get a lot of this marketing stuff done, after we kind of build out our social media presence, we're going to be doing more Twitter spaces and stuff like that. To really kind of get the word out about what exactly it is that we do here. And,
we got no DJ
I know DJ bailed on us.
Nah, DJ
we're
must
going to
have some family stuff going. DJ's had some nonsense going on. You know what? To be fair, we've all had a lot of nonsense going on this past week or so. So
it's just been a rough 2 weeks. But guys, that's the thing. We're no matter what personal things happen here, the project goes on.
Each other. Yep.
Exactly. I have met some of the coolest people I've ever met right here in this Discord, and people that I'll probably interact with for many years to come. So it's amazing to see just the community that you guys have built for yourselves, and just how much you guys help each other and chat with things. Even as simple as trying to figure out how to do a wallet swap or something like that. Like, it's just amazing to see everybody, you know, helping everybody and just,
Yeah.
you know.
Look, we understand if you're just here for the, you know, the free money. We understand. I don't blame you. It's cool.
I mean, hey, I'd go somewhere for free money.
But that is the least valuable part of this community. Me, Reptar, KV, Giro, DJ, we are the least valuable part of this community. The community and the knowledge here of just everybody. It's not Alpha Origins is not the people with the red names. Alpha Origins is the whole community. That's the value. So if all you get out of this is $5 every couple of weeks because you're playing games, cool. We're glad you're here, but you're missing out if you're not engaged with the community and getting the alpha calls, getting the NFA, getting the talking about the different gaming projects that we're all trying to play. That's the value. Like, you might win $5 playing a Rumble, but you know what? If you're in here with us and you get in an alpha pass on a new game, you might be able to play a video game and make $5,000.
And guys, that's happened, and it's not just happened once.
Nope.
Like,
but
a big
please,
part of it.
If all you want is the $5 from winning a Rumble game, please be here, hang out with us. It's cool. We're glad you're here.
Absolutely, man. Honestly, I could not have said it better myself, JC. Like, that is like nail on the head. You know, guys, the participation is the big thing. Like, if you guys have been around with us and you've been in the chat and you've been paying attention to what we're doing, you guys have done really well.
The NFT is not the value here. It's the information from our community.
Exactly. And guys, so you know, Ice's Incredible Rumbles. Let's not forget about that.
Yeah,
Cue the Incredible Rumble.
Ice, and we'll do this. Guys, this will be our last one for the night.
Coming at you.
We're gonna try and stick to our timeline here.
And guys, if you're a holder,
we're back in the Discord.
Oh yeah, if guys, if you win tonight on this last Rumble and you're a holder, we're doing a 2x multiplier on the prize.
Ooh. Yes, Serena, that's right. Serena is the resident bounty hunter. What should we go with? What should be the bounty? What do you think, Scorch, Ice, Reptar?
I think whoever kills themselves should win the prize tonight.
Nah, that happens way too much because I do that to myself almost every match.
Because God thinks you're ugly.
God thinks I'm ugly, and like, what about? I tell you what, if you horse yourself, does everybody remember that one?
If you what?
Isn't that on here?
What was
if you what yourself?
Horse.
I still
no. Okay, let's do something else because I don't remember if that's on this one or something else.
Wolf's always a good option to kill somebody.
Okay, that's fine.
It's harder because it's $50. You gotta put a little effort in.
If you kill Ice with a wolf, Ice,
murder me with a wolf.
Dude, Ice did nothing to you. Why is Ice the target?
Right, here's your now. The winner gets the standard prize pack. Well, not county. I can't county. Bounty. Kill Ice with a wolf. And that activates the $50 bounty. I can't type when I've had this much bourbon. Uh-oh. Wait. We may have to go a few minutes longer.
Did
myth,
DJ just show
the
up?
Hulk Hogan beer drinker.
Oh, look
DJ.
who's
Oh, that's some good thunder outside.
DJ, by the way, D's is his middle name.
DJ D's nuts.
Guys, we have 64 participants in the Rumble. If we have 63 people in the audience, we have 64
we
people
have the people in the audience.
Let's go.
That's awesome. We have
a lot of people.
64 people in the Discord audience right now. Let's go, guys.
DJ,
I'm loving it.
freaking green, baby. Let's go.
Tell me about it.
When am I gonna be rich? I'm fucking sick of waiting.
I'm tired of being poor.
Right? When can I tell my boss I quit?
When Toy Lambo?
When can I buy a Lambo?
Win $10,000.
I could maybe buy a toy
XRP.
Lambo right now. Yeah.
Arrows sure looked good the last 2 days.
I think we're up off the lows. We're looking pretty. We're looking good here. We got a hit some key numbers and bounce with volume and keep going up, or we can get rejected and kind of fall back down. So there's just like we said last week and the previous few weeks, just we're watching stuff, seeing where levels go. Don't want to toot the horn, but the inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin we talked about last week. If anyone took that trade, they're feeling great about it because it played out perfectly.
Again,
we don't
3
give
weeks.
financial advice, but if you listen to the random cat on your screen, you might have done well.
Yeah, so that was awesome. Obviously, last that was great.
I did, bro. Oh my god, I was.
So what you're saying is 100x leverage, DJ? Is that what you're saying?
No. We're coming up to the range now. Like I said last week, that was the time to kind of jump in and put your your stop loss right under it, like we talked about.
Yeah.
Obviously we're at some key resistance right now, so we're at a spot where you can do the same thing we did last week. If it continues to move higher, you set your stop loss there, we bounce, then you're in a good spot. But not that you're ever late, because there's just different times to buy and get in. But that was a great time.
Damn.
Yeah, that was great.
Good calls, by the way. DJ laid out every Wednesday. DJ that DJ can come in here. He lays out patterns. He says, "Hey, this could do this, or this could do this."
The week before with the S&P 500, we took it on the way down. That printed big. So we're doing it on both ways, up and down, which is good. I was going to post a picture, but I don't know if it's going to get lost in chat here with the game plan, so I'll wait.
Yeah, that's fine. Guys, we do have a not financial advice channel where we give not financial advice. Specifically, DJ gives patterns and he gives charts, and it does some TA for you to just consider for your own research.
Yeah, I don't know where the chart is from last week I posted, but it's in there if you look.
Up there somewhere. If they want it, they can go look for it.
And one thing I really need to say about DJ and the non-financial advice channel, he puts a lot in there to explain, not only to show you guys what he's looking at, but explaining why. And I think that's a really good thing to understand, because it comes back to the whole teach a man to fish thing. We can always be hey guys, yeah, hey guys, we could buy this coin, and that's really easy to do. But I think the thing that separates us is, why should I buy this coin, or why do we think that this support level means that it's going to go up or price is going to go down? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think that's a huge thing that DJ really brings to the table. And if you guys haven't really checked out the non-financial channel, get in there for sure.
Is that a first-time winner for Shin Blake? Let's make sure. Yep, Shin Blake is right here with what is
this?
What is your PFP there, Shin Blake? That looks
awesome. I was gonna say I'm loving the PFP. Strangers is cool too. Strangers, what is your profile picture?
That I like that, Shinny. What you got?
Yes, first time. Congrats, Blake. If it's your first,
Blake's an old PA member too.
Go open a ticket.
Nice.
We got so
old
guys,
PA member. Oh yeah.
I like it. If you've won tonight, all you have to do, if this is your first time winning, congratulations.
Roll that leaderboard.
All you have to do is click on the support link there and open a ticket in the support channel. Let us know you won a game night. Quariel, make sure you let me know if you want the hot sauce or not.
He said he did.
Yeah, I know, but just make sure you let me know in the ticket, because I'll forget, because bourbon. And
bourbon.
It's 130 proof, boys and girls. So.
Oh, you're drinking the good stuff. I am stone sober tonight because I have to work in the morning. Usually I'm off on Thursday, so I can indulge. Stone sober over here today.
No Hulk Hogan beer tonight?
Nope. I'm working Monday through Friday this week, so I'm waiting until the weekend to indulge in a few.
Wow, I'm seeing a lot of old names, guys. Thank you for coming out for the announcement and for the first holders airdrop. We really appreciate the turnout.
Hi, Ron. We see you. I'm giving away one of your sauces to Quariel, so
let's go.
Nice.
No,
hey, do you still have your marbles up and a bunch of people waiting to play?
Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess the marbles is still up, and we're gonna play it again.
I just want to make sure I wasn't frozen or something like that.
No, I guess I didn't realize I was still streaming. I closed OBS, but I didn't stop streaming. So I guess we'll do one more marbles. Whoops,
hang on. I gotta get in the marbles. Hang on.
Oh, it's the
one more marbles name. Never hurt anybody.
I got the link for you.
Yeah, no, marbles never hurt anybody, unless you
Oh, here.
throwing.
You know
somebody.
what, Rising Star? One more marbles.
Oh, DJ, the
Usually
Yo.
begging doesn't work, but this time it
first
does.
airdrop trait
So,
was announced
McFancy, if
tonight.
you have
Oh man, I
a
missed it. What was it?
cyborg, it's a cyborg. Cyborg's one.
Nice.
If you have a cyborg,
Sweet.
we will send you some ETH.
So I think what McFancy's
for
asking.
each cyborg you own.
It's okay. I'm fine. So McFancy, to answer your question, essentially what we're going to be doing moving forward for holders is every time we do a holders airdrop, we are going to be spinning the wheel like we did today, and we're going to collect certain traits, whether it's race, whether it's whether they have pets or signatures or certain.
Oh, Ron just got here. Hey,
Yes.
Ron.
So
Yeah, you missed it.
yeah, here DJ, I'll let you go over the TA here in a second, and and JC, you can kind of explain to Ron the winners. Yes, we got Cyborg. But yeah, if you guys go look in the metadata on your NFT, you can see all your different traits. And we made it easy for you guys this time. It's just going to be the race Cyborg for the first airdrop. It is going to be randomly chosen. So just make sure you guys show up and when we do the announcement, just keep an eye out, and you guys will get your funds.
I think all cyborgs have the right arm as a.
I think I have a
rogue arm.
cyborg. Maybe I gotta look.
Yeah, you guys can filter it under race as well. There's a tab there. But JC or DJ, seriously, like that reverse head and shoulders played out perfectly. Like that is such.
Yeah, it's up 11, a little more than 11%. Since then.
And guys, like
12%.
nobody really knows, but
That's a big move for Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, there's a science behind a lot of this. Like you can,
Moving, it's going. ETH is ready, setting up, to look good too. I think here. So I think we're not out of the woods yet, like I said, technically speaking, but we're making good move, I guess I would say.
So you're saying we're going to get wrecked a little bit more before, so things are going to get worse before they get better, is what you're saying.
It's going to be choppy, like I've been saying for a bit. Like even that Cardano trade we talked about a few weeks ago, open up that Cardano long at 50, 51, 55 cents is looking great right now. I'm on a 10x right there. It's over 70 cents, so that anyone that took that trade too, is obviously looking, pretty good. So yeah, it's a good time to start swinging things and moving up, 20 cent move on that,
DJ, tell me what you think about
times
this
10x.
quote. And this was from some random person on one of the news sites, but I thought this was a great quote. And it said, crypto, and they were specifically talking about Bitcoin and crypto in general, you could consider it a risk-on asset from day to day. But
for sure.
Medium to long term, crypto is almost a safe haven.
Yeah,
and obviously,
guys,
they're referring to more like Bitcoin, Ethereum, the top stuff, but not Pepe coin or whatever. But like generally, in the long term, in the medium to long term, crypto does better. It's a safe haven play. In the short term, it's absolutely a risk-on, volatile asset. But in the medium to long term, you're gonna win.
And that's the thing, guys. Like I remember buying Bitcoin at $4,000. You know what I mean? And it's just like it's like exactly like you said, JC. In a long-term investing strategy, you're always going to do well. It's when you're paying attention to the daily swings, it gets a little scary. But that's why it's so important.
When in doubt, zoom out, right?
Yeah, I love that. And the thing is, like, that's the thing. If you are going to be staring at the chart every day, it's good to know these things like support levels and patterns so you can act accordingly, because you're never going to win 100% of the time. But if you're paying attention, you're going to be able to make the right decisions.
Yeah, for sure. And like, same thing like in that financial advice a while ago, we were talking about Palantir, for those same reasons. Palantir is back moving, Nvidia is back moving. Google is going to report earnings really soon. And it's probably the most oversold of the Magnificent Seven. Its P ratio is, I think, 16, 17 when I looked. because I'm a Google holder and I bought some on this pullback
For-
to add to
for
my
dumb
long
people,
term
explain
bag.
what that means.
And Tesla jumped pretty good.
So that
last
can move the
couple days,
market
too.
later this week.
So DJ, for dumb people, explain what that P thing was.
Yeah. So
what?
why is that relevant? That's great question.
Educate us, morons.
And what is it? I missed the question. So what is it?
What'd you say about Google? You said it's oversold, but something to the P ratio or something like that?
Oh yeah, so Google. Yeah, so Google's oversold. It's been oversold. I have a
what was the
chart.
ratio
were you
thing
talking
you're
about?
talking
I
about?
don't even know what that
Oh,
means.
the PE ratio. It's price to
what's a
earning.
P?
So like
Okay,
it's the price of the stock compared to the earnings of the company, and it gives you a ratio. And typically, if it's under 20, you could say it's like in a value proposition, like it's affordable. And the lower it goes, it's supposedly an indicator of a good buy, because it's not super out of whack. Like some of these growth stocks can not even have a PE because they don't make money, right? Or they have a 250 PE because they're just get going and stuff. But when you buy some of these companies like SoFi, like we talked about, not financial advice, like a year ago at $4 or $5, all the way to 15, pulled back to around 10. But the PE ratio is dropping, so it's a stronger buy when the price and the earnings correlate to certain levels and numbers.
Thank you.
No, that's awesome. So it's almost similar, I guess, to I don't know. I guess it's not similar, but it's like the whole fear and greed index. It's like, is the market oversold, or is it or are people
Right. Yeah, that's a thing. It's another indicator, right? There's tons of indicators that people watch and talk about. So that's just one of them. But you can kind of watch that and see where the value is, and where it compares to earnings, and if you think it's a good buy. Just another thing to use among a bunch of other things too in conjunction. But here, so I was going to say I have a oh no, go ahead. I was going to say I have a Google chart.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, one thing that DJ taught me, particularly is when you're looking at things like crypto, and it's all technology based. So the reason we're talking about things like, hey, I thought you guys were a crypto channel. Why are you talking about Google and Tesla and Nvidia? It's because a lot of these things are intertwined. A lot of the tech industries, they kind of correlate a little bit, and the traditional markets also correlate, as we know, to the crypto markets, kind of like what's going on with the tariffs. Everything.
Yeah, like we said, like the PE ratio is like an indicator. Like, so for me, an indicator of the crypto market is big tech over the market counter stocks, because they're in the same class comparatively from one to another, that they could be as close as they can be. But so it's like another indicator, like you said. So they're all over the place. But on the Google, we need to see if it's going to make a lower low. Like I put in the chart there, you can see the volume dropped off. And then there was a couple big, volume spikes. So we got to see if it comes, in those dips, like I talked about, and the SPY. You got to be watching that too at the same time. But if the volume goes up in there, that's what we're looking for. Did somebody win the chart, the marble game?
Yep, Kiddo won our last marble game there. Congratulations, Kiddo. That is not Kiddo's first win. That's a name I've seen more than once. Congratulations. Thanks for being here. Guys, that's going to be our last game for the night as we wrap up our NFA discussion here. But anyway, go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that I got another thing, the chart, so you can watch those key levels, and if it, drops above or below there, like we said last week with Bitcoin, for instance. And here's a screenshot I took of, consensus, moderate ratings and stuff of Google too. So the consensus is like a $200 Google, $199.64, which is like a potential 30% upside. So like 14 out of 19 analysts are recommending a buy or equivalent,
30% on a stock? That's pretty incredible to me, to be honest. Like that's crypto gains in a safe market.
And Google pays you a dividend as well. And they're starting to rebuy shares, which is strong, right? Like the company has so much money, they're going to rebuy their shares and like take them out of circulation. So that's always a bullish sign too.
So this week's stock pick is going to be Google. Google is the good buy.
Yeah. But if you've been watching that financial advice, we were buying it at $9,900 too, so you're up bigly at this point. So if you want a dollar cost average, this could be an area, right? I just don't go buying Google randomly. You buy it on a pullback.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's a smart thing is like, I think a lot of people are interested in owning stock, but there is a method to when to buy and how to buy, things like Robinhood, stay away. But it's interesting to see how connected these things are. But yeah, I would definitely agree. I think tech stocks and obviously Google looks pretty nice right now, but I'm looking at a lot of tech things. Like even why Render is one of my favorite projects in crypto right now is just because they're working with so many tech companies, and I think that interoperability play is going to be huge.
Yeah, that's always good to have, right?
Okay, we need to pause for just. I want to point something out. McFancy. So just so you know, once upon a time, we gave away a single Alpha Origins NFT. And McFancy won that NFT. And so McFancy got the NFT. McFancy won the first ever raffle, which was a prize worth anywhere between $600 and $700 at the time. McFancy won one of the holders games, the holders rumbles last week. McFancy's free NFT, for which McFancy paid $0,
it was a
also
cyborg.
happens to be a cyborg.
No, McFancy's cleaning up.
McFancy has got three prizes for his free NFT. I freaking love it.
McFancy and Coriel, they are
That's
just
like what, almost like a grand. No, McFancy, love you. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're having a good time.
But yes, McFancy, to answer your
McFancy.
question, we will. I have to go through and actually manually check every alien NFT address, and I'll have to send out. I'm gonna for example, my address owns 4 NFTs that are cyborgs. So I'll have to go through every cyborg and check the address, and I'll have to make a list, and I will send out your airdrop. You don't have to do anything. I will just send you some money. All you have to do is check your wallet when we make the announcement.
Just shut up and take my money.
That's right.
Can I get
shut up and take my money?
Don't mind if I do.
Love it. Somebody's gonna put the gift in chat. It's coming. Feel it. But guys, we already went 15 minutes over our time. I knew this was gonna happen, but that's why we're trying to limit it a little bit. DJ, you want to give us a quick rundown, your last calls of the night, and then we will.
Super fast.
Yeah.
Super fast. It's really simple. There's the Google chart I was telling you about. 151 is the floor. If it falls out, right? But above that 162, if they hit that 157, it's go time. Maybe get up to 162 and get a momentum breakout up to 170, up to 180-ish,
after that
so to sum up the whole thing, it's just some levels to look at.
Yeah. And then 170.
Yeah, so we're, so that's it. Real simple. Those are some things to put on your Google chart if you're paying attention or watching. And then you can make a decision down. If it comes up there and falls back down a little bit, it's time to jump into a put. And your stop loss could be that 151. And if it jumps up, you can go into a long up to that 157. And then if it stops there, you can just have a trailing stop loss or put it right up there at 157. So if it pulls back, it automatically sells. If not, and it takes that and moves up with volume, you catch the trade all the way up. So position size, stop loss, that's it for Google.
Yeah, and that's a huge
and it's
thing.
going into earnings tomorrow, so you got to pay attention fast.
Good.
So
awesome info, dude. I think it's important what you just mentioned. I just want to touch on this real quick. Guys, when you're doing stuff like this, you're in these trades and you're swinging on short-term time frames, make sure you got your stop loss set. It is so important. Set your sell price, so when it hits your levels you're looking for, it automatically sells. If it drops below where you don't want to keep losing money, it automatically
right. So I know there's important. None of this is financial advice, but like we talked about, the things that you trade with, the strict rules you adhere to, they help you be a better trader. But it's not advice. But if you do it, control your position size.
You
stop
do
loss,
your
take
own
profit.
research. You do your own decision making. Gather all the information. And if you make a bad decision, that's on you, because we're not giving you advice and telling you what to do.
Yeah,
be a
I'm just telling you
moron.
what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Maybe what we're looking at and doing, and that's just like JC said before. If you follow some random dude, it's not cool. But if you're doing your own research and you start to understand it, and you like it, you try it. It's cool, but do it smart, right?
Dude, Ice, our whale here, is in shopping for a shrimp companion. So
I
Oh,
want
Dip.
a shrimpy. I want
if
a
one of you
shrimpy.
guys have a shrimp pet, Ice has 0.2 ETH for you. So
Oh.
get it.
You know what? Thank you guys
I
for
will-
watching on X or on YouTube. If you're watching live, thank you. We freaking love you. You're awesome. But you should be in our Discord because that's where you win the real prizes. But if you're watching on the replay, get our Discord. But give us a thumbs up, give us a heart, give us a like, give us a comment. And I'm gonna close.
Yeah, if
the
you're in here and you're
stream.
having a good time, hit the retweet or the like or the share. We're all trying to our best to spread the word. So if you get any value from this, you like hanging out, just help us on the socials. That would be awesome for us, guys. Thank you.
Yep. I'm going to close the stream now. Have a great night. And once again, the only advice we give is don't be a moron and don't be